Our people, on this Ignatius Day, it is a plantainous matter with unequivocal leisure under the fundamental caliphate with a frivolous adornment. That mean be say you are welcome to our Valentine edition of Takpo TV.
Welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. It's another weekend. We hope you find time to rest. Please do rest.
Rest too, so that it will not be rest in peace or pieces. You know, if someone doesn't rest, he work all the time. Na bucket they find to kick be that too. Because they say all work plus no play makes Jack a dull boy.
And we hope the fuel scarcity did not interrupt your week.
Me I have said it that I must buy one filling station. This our Nigeria is something else. People will just be having plenty fuel in the filling station. One small thing like this happen, they will lock up. Greed will not allow them to sell fuel again because they are waiting for fuel price to increase so that they can make a double money. It is well.
As Takpo has already hinted, this episode is our Valentine episode, and so what else can we talk about but love?
Sure, they say love does not exist again.
Love exists.
It does not exist, Jerry.
Love exists. It depends.
I say love does not exist. Love that died last year. Even when they were doing the burial self, people did not turn up because they say he has broke all their hearts finished. Some people say their own heart is as if they grind the heart self. Them no get pieces, now only powder remain.
The problem with that is that if you're talking about love, you have to be specific. Because what many people refer to love today isn't really love. For some, it's feelings that they call love. Emotions, response to actions. Those are the things many people are referring to love today. And don't worry, I'll break it further.
So you need a hammer or is it axe that you want to use to break it down? Me, I have both of them.
The first one I mentioned was feelings. Like you are a guy and you see a beautiful girl and your eyes just scan everything about her and you just concluded that she's a perfect deal. Or you are a lady and you see this handsome young guy with full package of what you are expecting from a guy. Immediately your adrenaline pop up.
Pop, something. It is champagne.
Another aspect is emotions. There are some girls, once a guy tells them I love you, instantly they are emotionally attached. And sometimes some men are just whiling away their time.
Catching cruise.
That's the word. And men can send you any kind of word you want to hear. Then you start falling for him, thinking he means everything he's saying. I'm not saying there are some who don't mean it, but someone telling you I love you doesn't really translate to the love we're talking about.
Because some people can see your beauty and tell you I love you. Some can get attached to you just because you are hardworking or you are smart and they tell you I love you.
Yes, but all those are just mere words. And as we've stated, some are emotions, feelings. Then the third one I mentioned is response to action.
They say an object in motion requires equal force in opposite direction to bring it to a stop.
So there are situations where some people might be in challenging situations. For instance, one is in a financial difficulty and someone feel pity on them and decided to lend a helping hand. Then some begin to feel a sense of belonging.
The person that helped the other person feeling belonging or the person that they help is feeling belonging now.
It could go either ways. We've seen cases where guys say I sponsor you in school and I feel you should marry me.
Like that guy that they fall in hand plus in leg joint for marriage proposal.
Not only that guy, many guys have been on that route. It's not funny though. When I was in secondary school, our vice principal was a victim of that very matter. He spent 4 good years training this girl and waiting for her to come out and marry him. Meanwhile, the girl was already seeing someone else in school.
That was why Adam Soshemole did not make mistake. He kukuma sign agreement with Auntie say, as I am training you like this, if you finish, you are marrying me straight. Bokup, chapter close. You did not sign any agreement or anything. You are waiting for who will come back and marry you. Meanwhile, she done dey see plenty and different kind, size and types of men in school. Forget that thing, no jare.
And when we're talking about response to action, it's not only about money. I had a friend in the past, and one time she told me that the things I used to do that made her fall for me, that she's no longer seeing those things. So for her, the relationship was founded on her own personal benefits.
Yes, so that is definition of love to do. Do for me and I will love you.
Then for some people, maybe they are the ones that are being shown kindness. So sometimes they take the kindness from the other person to be love, not knowing that the other person might just be helping them. And that's why you see people say love does not exist anymore. When you say you love someone and you are attaching a condition, please stop fooling yourself around. That is not even love in the first place. That is like a contract. So long as so and so condition is met, I will exhibit so and so. That is a contract.
And some people will be telling you that they are in love. Meanwhile, you don't know that the other person is having a relationship contract with you.
Back in the days, one day I was watching Guinness World Record on TV, and there was this particular lady that has the longest nails in the world.
You mean like fingernails?
Yes, she had the longest nails, and there was this man that was her husband. Guess what the man said? He said he married her so that he can help her do some things that might cause her nails to break.
Wow!
That is love there. Love is a decision, and you make it without a condition. That's why in the church they will tell you for better, for worse. But trust me, that statement is just a cliche now.
Which one is worse? Worse for where? Nobody can even stand bad these days. Just bad, oh. Just bad. Small old bad like this, they can't stand it, let alone worse. Who wants to stay make it reach worse? Worse bad, officer worse ni.
We have seen videos where people, especially guys, prank their girlfriends with engagement ring. Just a prank, not as if they are really serious about it. And many of them remain pranked till they part ways. So people claim to be in love today. Many are really not in love. They are hinging on for their personal needs, benefits, and satisfactions. Love has no condition. Many marry for money. What happens when that person has a downtime in his business?
Some marry because of beauty. What if she has accident and the beauty fade away like a morning dew?
There are many people in the wrong relationship or even marriages because they got there for the wrong reasons. And if you magnify the matter, the reason is their own personal benefit, not for the other person. So if anything pops up, they can't take it anymore because probably what they came there for is no more. Then some are blinded by their personal interests and forget to check the other side effects of the package.
Yeah, so every package have side effect too. But sometimes we pursue our emotional ambition in the name of love, and before you know, without looking properly, you leap into the ocean of your nemesis.
Show love to someone this Valentine season. It must not be beneficial to you before you give your own share of love. The most exciting experience is when you can help someone that can't pay you back. It feels like you are the hand of God reaching out to that person, because that is what it actually is. God doesn't come down to help someone. He can use you. There was one lady back in the days when I was working in Lekki. That was the time when Lekki used to flood terribly once it rains.
Even now, it's still the flood though. Lekki cannot stop flooding. The day that one happened means say everybody should be ready. Maybe the trumpet has sounded and you did not hear it.
At that time it was worse than what it is today. So I was driving to work that day and I already got to the gate of my office building and I saw this lady looking for how to cross the flood water to her office. I had to pick her and drove her like 2 streets away and dropped her at the gate of her office. Then guess what she said to me? You are an angel.
The thing now spark your brain, Abby. Hey, uncle.
Stop it, that's not my point. I don't know the prayer she had been praying while she was standing there before I came along. So maybe I just answered that prayer. So as far as she was concerned, I was an angel and probably God heard her prayer when she prayed. Don't you think God will smile when he sees you acting as his helping hand to other people's prayer to him?
Of course, my cause. So show love to someone this season and do it so that you do not have to expect anything in return. So my own lesson today is that love exists but not plenty. Because what many people call love today is either emotions, feelings, or response to action. Any which way na way. Show love to somebody and let love lead the way. Nigerians are loving people on an ideal deal. Till we come your way again next Saturday at 7 a.m. Stay blessed. But first of all, subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Also share your love on the comment section.